I know. Okay. Hold on. Now, hold on. Now, I'm gonna stop you there. No, let me stop you right there. No, let me stop you right there. Let me ask you a question. No. Let me ask you a question. No, because okay, no. Here's why I'm going to say this. First of all, no. See, because you say queen, you say queen, and you don't know the etymology of the word. What is a queen on the etymology? Okay. The etymology of the word queen. Y'all tell them what it is, cause I already know what it is. It goes back to a whore. Okay. So first of all, so now, with that being the case, and that being the thing, you say you understand. You've been around the different camps and this, that, and the other. Okay. Well, let me ask. Okay, exactly. So since you're in New York City all the time, and you know you're Israelite, okay, let me ask you a question. Does your job require you to have a bald head or a clean face? No. Okay. So if you're an Israelite, how you gonna come up here and debate the Bible when you're not trying to hold on to it? That's all I'm asking. Man, hold my feet to the fire on that, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't have both feet in. Exactly, but since you don't have both feet in, and all these men do, why don't you come up if you got a real question about the Bible? Because let me get you to understand something. Well, I went at first. Hannibal was known for what? Coming over the Alps, going down into Sicily, and guess what? And changed the whole complexion by doing what? Fucking white women. Okay.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 3. Right.
And that's a spoil. That's a spoil of war. We at war. Don't you understand we at war? Don't you understand we at war here in America? Babylon. Don't you know we at war here?
Matthew chapter 7, verse 3, it says, and why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye.
So go ahead. No. Okay, so he just said, why are you considering the mote that's in his eye? You want to say with this, but you got a beam in yours. Do you know what the beam is? That'd be as big as that damn pole. So now you want to say something about this, which we can show you scriptures on this, that this is a spoil and he ain't going off. But we can also show you in the scripture that you not having this is going way off. The idol on the shirt.
Yeah. All right.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
But look, here's the thing. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I see, and I know what y'all talking. Look, I know what your position is now. When I see a brother or a sister with a white it turns my stomach, man.
Hey,
it turns my
hold on. It turns our stomach.
I'm just being honest.
And I hate fucking practice.
Turns my stomach.
Okay. Hold on. Excuse me. What part of the show you calling up here? You up here supposed to be trying to learn too.
I learned too.
So what show you calling him? Tell me what scriptures you quoting to deal with that. Nothing. So we dealing with scriptures up here. If you can't quote them and you don't know where they at, then you need to pipe your bomb down too.
No problem.
Right.
No problem.
Now let's deal.
But come right, brother. You're supposed to disagree. You're supposed to marry these people and shit, but you can't have it.
They concubines.
Concubines, all right? Like in Deuteronomy, all right? But I know this brother ain't fucking with he ain't fucking with you.
And if he was, he wouldn't be going to fuck off.
But bro, you gotta get yourself together for you right now. All right? You gotta grow your beard. You gotta grow if you got hair.
And if you can't grow your hair, you have a bald spot, but you grow what you can.
Right. I
understand all that.
I got Psalms 2 and 8. As of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance.
So go ahead, say that again.
Psalms 2 and 8. As of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance.
Those are fucking heathens. Those are playthings. Those gonna be playthings to us in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Those gonna be playthings. I done put semen in 3 or 4 of my Israelite wives, and they go get pregnant and have me some kids. But I ain't through getting my roll off yet. Send me in a couple of concubines, one after another. I'm gonna need to go through about 12 of them to get through what I'm doing, cause my testosterone level is like that, and I can just fuck all day. Cause part of my motherfucking job is gonna be to bring 2/3 that can't get this shit on this side back. So they gonna die on this side, and my job is gonna be to fuck my Israelite wives and bring them back.
It's Isaiah 60 and 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet. They shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One.
Do it, Mike. Do it, Mike Allah. Go ahead.
Right, man. So even when Most High give us the power, right? Send his son Yahushua 144,000 the angels, all right?
Speak up so we can all hear you.
We're gonna take the king, like I said, Daniel chapter 7, verse 18, man. Hey, what you give the kingdoms for the goods, man? All right, all the minerals, the minerals, Esau, the heathen, and his fucking women, man.
Right. You tell me if you go across the world and conquer lands, right, you see some beautiful women in every race. You're not like gonna just take them out. Right. You're gonna do what you need to do with them. Right. Take them, get rid of them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It only makes sense, man.
Right. Now myself, I hate fucking practice. I ain't hate fucking women. All right. But some brothers don't want to deal with heathen.
No.
Some brothers go
700 trillion. 700 trillion.
Right? Some brothers go, like I said again, some brothers go not gonna deal with heathen women. Some brothers gonna deal with heathen women. I don't give. I could leave my women get off on something. I don't want to deal. You know, but some brothers go there. Heathen women. Go back to this.
This is Genesis chapter 24.
You got to speak up, Mike.
All right, this is Salah.
No, you okay. Oh, Salah.
All right, so this is Genesis 24, showing that Esau, so-called white man, before they was in the womb, he never had a blessing in the birthright. All right, so you know, it turns into Esau, Jacob sold the blessing Esau now. All right, they also show you that we will have the evils in possession. This is predestined. All right, go ahead.
This is Genesis chapter 24, verse 6. It says, and Abraham said unto him, this is Genesis chapter 24, verse 6.
Right.
It says, and they blessed Rebekah and said unto her,
Right.
thou art our sister,
Right.
be thou the mother of thousands of millions,
Go ahead.
and let thy seed.
That's not seed singular, not seed singular. That seed is what? It's gonna come from Isaac. All right, go ahead.
Says, let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate them.
Which hate them.
They hate us, and we go possess their ass.
Who hate us? You go read Amos chapter 1, verse 11. He's
Right.
called the devil, so-called white man. All right, and the rest of these fucking peoples, man. All right, so it's predestined that we was gonna rule over them, man. It was predestined that we was the birthright and the blessing
For all of eternity.
for all eternity. Yep.
Right. So you're gonna beat these nations into pieces.
Yep.
Right. Micah, the 5th chapter, about Shah.
5 verses,
Yeah, 7 and 8.
yeah. I got Revelation 2 and 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Start up one.
It's Revelation 2 and 26, and he that overcomes and keepeth my works into the end.
Right, which is this word that you trying to give it to you. So them that do this and keep these works to the end shall what?
To him will I give power over the nation.
Right, power over the nation. These other nations, right? Hey, and including no, well, go ahead. I'll get
And he
you that.
shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessel of potter shall they be broken.
Right, so if you took a big glass vase, took an iron scepter and bashed it against that vase, what's gonna happen? It's gonna shatter to pieces. Hey, we're gonna beat these nations down just like they did to us. It's called payback.
They took our women, we gonna
Hey,
take their women.
the Lord said we're gonna give them double. They did it to us, and we gotta do it to them.
Yeah, what was
You know
that?
what I'm saying?
Yeah, what was that scene where was that 12 years a slave? The, no, I'm thinking of the one where he came out, grabbed a woman, took in the thing.
That's it, the butler.
And then his son asked him, Dad, what you gonna do?
Yeah, that was Mariah Carey.
And an old boy pulled a gun and shot him in the head and killed him.
He told him, hey, try to confront him about being with his wife, and he might pull out the gun and shot him right there.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So that's what we go beyond in the kingdom. We go beyond in the kingdom when who they ignorantly call Yahushua, who they ignorantly call Jesus, comes back. That's what we go beyond. And see, what we doing now is trying to make our call and election sure that we can be part of them men. Somebody give me that battle axe and weapons.
It's Psalms 2 and 8. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession." Okay, the heathen for our inheritance, man. So if you got that for an inheritance, what you gonna do? That's gonna be slavery, right?
Go do what you want to do with it.
Yeah, and this verse 9 it says, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." So we're gonna be getting down on these devils, these crackers, and these other nations, man.
That's it. Not just the Edomite, but like anybody that benefited from being hooked to them through their commerce and everything else.
Yep. Like the white man rules today's world. When you see a white man with a black woman, they got the best looking black woman. When you see a brother with a white woman, they be fat and out of shape and everything, man.
Right. Exactly.
But I ain't gonna tell you, y'all gonna call him traitor.
Right.
Traitor one.
Well,
Come on.
hey, guess what? You got that choice. You don't got to do anything. You don't got to do anything.
That's right. And in the kingdom, you don't have to.
I can't stand no motherfucker. I'm like, I can't stand the sight of motherfuckers.
So in the kingdom, you won't have to. If you don't like them and you don't want them, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But for the ones that want to flex that spoil in front of his face and show him, your baddest bitch, you can't have. And and since we ain't wicked, I can't even let you get a chance to go behind me and find out you can't do shit with her anyway, because I done rotted her out just like that.
Yep. There you go. Jeremiah. Hey, we gonna torture Esau, bitch. We gonna
You defeat that's a different energy, with life. Man.
you defeat with life. The understanding scripture.
I'm saying if you're dealing with a white chick, how do you stop that?
Oh, we don't deal. You don't gotta deal. I don't deal with.
Well, we ain't dealing on this
I
side.
ain't dealing with
energy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's just the woman. You can't think that too deep of that, man.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
just the woman. Man, I think when we in the kingdom, we're gonna have spiritual bodies. Ain't shit affect us. Matter of fact,
What's the other word for queen, man?
Say what?
What's the other word for queen?
Queen is whore.
Face hard.
But no, I'm saying is most people use the word.
Yeah, I know. They put up on a pedestal.
The Hebrew word for princess is
Princess is the proper word.
Sharab. Sharab is the Hebrew word for princess. Sharab. Right. The shar is the Hebrew word for princess. Right. Which means head.
Sharab.
Right.
But you see,
H-I-R-A-Z.
but yeah, sure. But
S-H-R-A-H. Sharab.
But you see, the Boca women here on this side right now don't have any respect for us because of the fact that we're not in positions of authority and power.
Right.
Okay, they're not. They don't. Why? Because they've been brought to believe, which is actually true, we should be in a position to be able to take care of them and do these things. But we're not. And why? Because it's not our kingdom. Say what? This is. But guess what? They don't recognize this. Why? Because there's nothing monetarily hooked to it.
See all these pretty buildings.
They don't recognize the Lord.
And the parade was, see women attracted to power like that. They see that as power. They see the big ass buildings and shiny windows and shit. And that fucking what the fuck that is? That limousine. They see that as right. They see that as power.
Yeah.
Right? They not spiritual. They'll see the Most High took the woman wisdom away from man. Like Job 39:17.
Yeah, she didn't have it. I mean, why you think you see so many of our women walking around here wanting to put blonde hair on their head? Ain't that a fucking curse? That's a curse in the scripture.
Right. But see, it's
But they want to imitate and emulate white women. Look.
That's what they right?
See what I'm saying?
Their image is power. Right? But that's a curse in their But his skin is cursed. And there's all this bullshit. Let's face it out of it.
And
Energy is out.
and these not.
They're putting some oppressive energy out.
But guess what? We push. Hey, guess what? We pushing this. Hey, we pushing this out.
You ain't, you know, unless you got blonde weave, you ain't right. Doing TV shows and all that stuff.
Yeah, but guess what? But in the process of that, like the elder was saying here, but what we're doing, this is sharper than any two-edged sword, and this truth, not that down south Baptist preaching shit, but this truth has been pushed on this magnitude for about 40 years or so. And Esau's kingdom, this Edomite, this white man, his kingdom for them same 40 years have been coming down. Okay? And now you're at the back end of it. You seeing the bottom end of it. These motherfuckers blowing their brains out. They jumping out of windows. Some broad that was gonna lose her son or whatnot to an Edomite. She took the kid and jumped out the motherfucking window with the kid out of a 24-story building and killed him. So, go ahead, Al. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10.
Jeremiah what?
This is Jeremiah chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen."
So, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, that's what he was just saying. He shows you that image, and that's what Esau Edom do. He made an image according to his likeness. That's what they did with Caesar Borgia, and that's why they put up these pictures and things like that in downtown Chicago. While you got nothing but businesses and corporations, and you know, got our people down here shopping, living amongst them, because we were scattered amongst the heathen. But the scripture say, "Be not dismayed of the way of the heathen." No, our women that walk around with the plague in their hair, man. That's a plague. You know, that leprosy. That's right. That's a plague of leprosy, bro. That blonde hair. But our women love that crap. But back into it. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." And that's what it is. Verse 3 says. Hold
on. Let me stop there. See the signs of heaven that they gonna be dismayed at? They getting these reports of these so-called, what you want to call a UFO. Right. Okay? But guess what? And this is why you start to see it so much in movies and whatnot. But what was our people singing? I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. Chariots. Why is it that the pyramids have got imageries of things that could fly even back then? Why? Because they understood when who they only called Jesus in the scripture, when he was taken up, you know, the angel showed him and said, "Why are you standing there looking up, looking for him? He's coming back the same way." That's how come they show you that stuff in like Independence Day. In a cloud, you got these so-called UFOs. They know how they come. That's Joel. That cloud enfolding on itself. That's Ezekiel and Joel, man. Those are two things in the Bible. They know this.
Hey, bro,
go ahead, Al.
I just want to finish reading back in Jeremiah for you, because this the scripture that you know, it talks about how people got that for Christmas and shit like that. Now, you know, they put the tree, they dress it up and shit like that. They got the kids putting the stars there and shit. And your nieces and nephews might want some presents. They read this today. Verse 3, back in Jeremiah chapter 10 says, "For the customs of the people are vain," meaning that nothing. They profit nothing. Their work is nothing. It has no work. You know, it says, "For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with an axe." So they cut the tree. Verse 4 says, "They deck it with silver and gold."
That's that fucking tinsel shit.
Yep.
Throwing it up there.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. They dress it. They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it not move. So you know, you got people they plan it. You know, I don't put up a tree before. You put it down and you dress it up. But that's where that came from, man. That's vanity, man. In the eyesight of the Lord, man. That's an abomination, man. Worshiping that pagan holiday, you know.
That's exactly.
That's exactly what it is, man. You know.
That's it. If you didn't, and that's how they were sacrificing the kids, because if you didn't give a present, then it was supposed to be a spirit that'll come and kill.
Right. Why are they celebrating over here in America? Because this is Babylon.
This is Babylon. This is what somebody give me the scripture in Revelation where it says this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. That's right. How can it be two different kingdoms at the same time? Go ahead, get that scripture.
All right. Revelation chapter 11 verse 8.
and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. I'm talking about the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American. They dead to these knowledge of book. They dead to their God. They dead to their the Israelites by nationality.
That's why you got so much shit as far as zombie movies and shit now. The process. Go ahead.
All right. Which spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Why? Because what's on the back of a dollar bill? Pyramid. What was signed in the law here a few years back by who they say they thought was a black man, but he ain't us. He's a fucking African. His daddy was Kenyan. He ain't part of us. But what did he do? He signed off on that law that made it an abomination because no two women and no two men can get together and have a child. So that tells you it's an abomination. It ain't meant to happen.
All that sex change shit.
Hey,
yo.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
bro. Hey, yo. Quiet, man.
Okay, I wait to finish.
All right. Hey, brother. Quiet down. The scripture's coming out. All right. Shut up.
You hold on. You so hot, but you don't know enough. Right. Just sit here and listen.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. Which spiritually called Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Right. They crucified the image of our friends in house. Right there, we call Jesus.
Stupid on me with that card. They wouldn't let me do anything with the card. That's why we're not using it right now.
Alright? Getting some of his own sister, man. Alright? He robbed and murdered everything. Alright?
Yep. Yep. Fucking either Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci, whichever one was the younger of the two, and whatnot. Yeah, this guy's a real man. He posed for that picture. This is Cesare Borgia.
But this is a brother right here.
Say what?
Septimus Severus is a brother.
Oh yeah, we talking about him right here.
Yeah, but no, since he brought that up, I'm gonna deal with that. Septimus Severus, what was he known for?
When he an emperor.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
You can say
yeah.
that.
Okay. But okay. He was an emperor, and he was also an Israelite. But was he righteous or was he fucked up? Which one was it? Just cause I'm saying, just cause he's black, you don't mean you have to hold on to him. Let's find out if he was good or if he was fucked up.
Right.
That's the question you need to be able to ask yourself.
But basically, he overthrew the Roman Empire. And that's how the Dark Age was given with the rule of Europe.
Yeah. This is the Holy Roman Empire. But guess what? That's also during the time of the Nicene Council. Islam came along. And all of that. Christianity, all this shit. And there was some wicked ass Israelites that put that shit in place. That's how come if you go into Islam and you look up Surah Al-Baqarah 2 and 40, it tells the Israelite not to get caught up in that. It says you remember your covenant.
Right. And also crucified.
And that's in Islam.
Crucified means crucifixion. All right.
Crucifixion.
Crucifixion. I mean,
crucifixion.
Crucifixion of your Yahushua teaching that Esau, so-called white man, had taught our people. All right, what we call pork chop preachers. That they put that false image that he's white. That Jesus loves everybody, God loves everybody.
You can pray over pork.
That's the proof of crucifixion of Yahushua. All right, his image.
They crossed it out.
They crossed all his true teachings out.
Yep.
They crossed out what he really looked like.
Yeah.
All right.
So why is it to this day you got pastors that want to tell you can pray over pork and it's okay? Right. Lobster, shrimp, crab, all that. All those are bottom feeders, man. You ever watch that TV show that came on some off channel, The Deadliest Catch? They was catching crab. Yeah. But think about what they were doing. What did they do? They cut their head off a card, stuck it on the end of a hook, hang that other end inside of a fucking cage, dropped it in that ice cold ass water, and come back a few days later and check it, right? And it's full of crab. Why? Because them crabs are drawn to that decaying ass head because they want to eat their head and clean up the fucking ocean. Yep. That's their job.
That's their job. That's the shrimp job. That's the lobster job. And that's the oyster job.
Yes, sir. Mussels, all that shit.
Yep.
Hey, we had a guy came up here. We had a guy come up here the other day and told us that in Belize, they go out there to the river and they shit. Guess what fish comes and eat it? The catfish. Go ahead.
I want something new.
Huh? That's right.
Something new to me.
Yeah, but motherfuckers love that catfish, even though it eats shit. Everybody that know anything about catfish know the stinkier, the nastier the bait, the better you go catch a fish. Go ahead, Doc. That's it, that fish. You can't catch a big mouth bass or a pike or something like that with that. They're not even attracted to it. That's a predatory fish. It's got to be alive. It's got to be alive for them to want to eat it. Go ahead, Doc. Whatever y'all got.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Take yourself, bro.
I pray that you satisfy.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians 11.
Because the Spirit said to walk out humble.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I'm proud at first.
Yeah,
That's the most happening.
Read it, 2 Corinthians 11.
It's 2 Corinthians 11 verse 4. We was ready to send his ass down the street, but two ammunition.
We about to listen to Pop's counsel, like Pop's will talk to us.
It's 2 Corinthians 11 verse 4.
Right.
For if he that cometh preaching another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit,
Right.
which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
Right. So anybody come preaching another false doctrine that Yahushua did certify, all right? He's of the devil, man. All right. He's not for Israel, man. He's for the so-called white man Esau. It is the so-called white supremacy, really his red supremacy. All right.